Yo, what is going on, peeps? NBA fans out there, it is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi. I am not camming up tonight. Y'all, I'm about to tell y'all why in 1 second. But don't trip. You guys are about to find out. It's been quite a journey on YouTube recently, and it's just been super dope. And being able to, kind of start off doing one thing with their Restore the Snyderverse stuff, and for that to be my main passion, and then for that to kind of transfer over into me being able to talk about other stuff that I love as well, such as basketball and sports and stuff like that. It is just super dope, and I'm about to relish the opportunity. So we will, be rocking out, right? And I am introducing my very good friend. I've known this gentleman for over 20 years, right? And he's making his YouTube debut right now, and I'm actually going to get into why we're not camming up and all that. But I want to introduce the homie. Did I remove myself from my own stream? I want to introduce the homie Stino. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back.
Yeah.
We got that taken care of. What's going on, Stino? How are you doing tonight, sir?
Oh man, we chilling. Same old for me, man. It's daily grinding, putting it together. It's time to add this to my list of grinds. You know what I mean? I definitely want to put out content. I definitely think I have something to say on content, especially in regards to sports, hoops, specifically sports in general. I am, and we can experience and why we feel like we should be speaking a bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I am excited to have you on here, sir. And I will actually get into it now, like why we're not camming up. You will be seeing a lot more of this combination going forward. And I really want to kind of let you guys know that we doing something that's pretty special, yo. And our channels are under construction right now. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff in the works, and
Facts.
when you finally see this pairing, it's gonna be pretty dope, and I think you guys are gonna be blown away. So,
Yeah. We just,
yeah,
all things take time. Me knowing this man for so long and having this idea and running it by him and us building on it and trying to put together something really really dope and special for y'all. We just got to get a little bit of cyberware put in. You know what I mean? We got to put it together. Got to get all the bells and whistles put in place so that we can deliver a product to y'all that y'all will really enjoy and appreciate. And we want to work hard. And we want to deliver something that shows our hard work as well. So got to do it right. Got to do it right.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, I'm gonna be going through the comments. Let's see who's in the building with us tonight, right? We got the homie Chad Snyderverse. Good evening, sir. What's
Good evening.
going on? Right? We got Charles Austin in the building. Oh, what up, homie? We got Mads Mama Bear. How are you doing, sweetheart? Look, we got Lucas Ironside. Look, yes, I'm still handsome, even though I'm not cammed up. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
I'm still back here looking good. So
Talk to him.
we got
To him.
Super Bowl Corey. Big fella didn't even pick LeBron as his cover photo. What are you talking about? Like,
Hey.
didn't I just have LeBron up though, Stino? Like,
Yeah, of course. Man,
what
it's
are you
always
talking
Bron.
about?
It's definitely always Bron. Definitely always Bron for my man. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
I love Bron. I love Bron. Let's not get it twisted. This is not that. No cap. But it's definitely always Bron. Much love to Bron. Bron is a GOAT.
absolutely. We got Mr. Nobody in the building, right? What's good, Mr. Nobody? Stino, you actually know him in real life. I'm gonna tell you who that is after we get off here. But yeah, you actually know him
You
in real
love
life.
you love
Shout
to see
out to
it.
Mr. Nobody, right? Oh yeah, see. He said, I know your ass switched that real quick. Nah. I didn't switch
I
nothing.
like
Got Necron in the building, right? What's homie Necron? Hashtag the cool table.
word.
I
Hey
see
yo,
it. Oh yeah.
I wanted to say this, man. That was a real dope production. You know what I mean? That was a
Yeah.
dope production. I appreciated the information, the knowledge I received, and the input from Necron last night. So, no doubt.
Man, it sounds like you eating your mic or something. It's like some cords or something. I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, pause.
Yeah. We got Super Core High. You better send some DM pics to Mads, then she disappointed. Yo, I'll make sure that Mads sees my face. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. Yes. We got Super Bro Corey, YouTube debut. What's up, bro? Yeah, right. Stino getting love in here, you know. Stino getting love in here. Mads Mama Bear saying greetings. Mr. Nobody. Stino is already goated. Hashtag big facts. Look at this, yo. Oh yeah, see they already talking about it, yo.
Yeah,
Right?
is that better? Or you
Oh
saying
yes.
can you hear yourself in the back?
Yes. No. You're good.
All right, bet.
All right, look, yo. But yeah, look. They saying that you already goaded.
Hey, man, much love to Mr. Nobody, man. Much love, man. I can't wait till I hear who that is. I'm gonna get that brother a good hug tomorrow.
All right. Oh, cool. Oh, so you actually know who that is. All right, cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Look, y'all all they are in the building. They in the building. So look, I want to talk about it first. We got Necron saying thanks, Stino. Any homie or Sky is a homie. Nah, real talk. Everybody is gonna get along. This is gonna be super dope. I'm like really excited for what's coming in the future, y'all. Real talk. So, I want to get started right with just our history with basketball, right? I mean, I've never really talked basketball on YouTube, right? I mean, I have had
Mm-hmm.
little conversations here and there, but I've never really gone in depth. So seeing as how we're gonna be talking about the NBA and we're gonna be bringing y'all weekly content over here on this channel as well as content elsewhere. Um,
Yeah, word.
yeah, like I really want to give you guys a history with basketball for myself and for Stino. So I'll let Stino go first. You know what I'm saying? Because then I'll kind of back clean up duty.
Word, man, word. I mean, for myself, I fell in love with basketball at a very young age. I'd probably say about 5. Um, and just took a liking to it. It's something that an older cousin of mine he was really good at it, super talented at it. And whatever he did, I wanted to do. So he was good at that. That looked cool. I was like, okay, let's kind of figure that out and like see where I can fit um in that
Salute to
space.
Mr.
And
West Ashley too. You know what I'm saying? Real
word.
talk.
So boom, kind of finding my footing and not really good yet, not really understanding where I fit in the game. And 1996 rolls around, 9 years old, starting to get a little bit better. Boom, it's the introduction of Kobe, right? You see Kobe wins the dunk contest in the rookie year. You don't see much of him throughout the season, but as things happen, he starts getting better. I start understanding that and start like trying to like, okay, there's someone I like and want to emulate and kind of like put that energy into becoming, into proving right, into hopefully one day being able to be like, yeah, I watched you, and so on and so forth, right? Um, Over time, hooping. By the time we get to high school, um, I had a pretty good high school career. It was pretty decent. Was able to move on and get some time in college. I got some bad injuries in college. Pretty good back injury. Throughout all that time, this man was right next to me, although at another school, but we lived so close together that you know we were always hooping together, always grinding together, trying to get better, just working on craft. And yeah, we'll still cook anybody on YouTube that makes content. Let me just say it. I've been holding it in this whole time. We will fry anyone on YouTube that makes content. With all due respect. With all due respect. But yeah, man, it's
Real
just
talk.
it's a love thing. And like I love basketball. I love watching it. I love to consume content about basketball. All things. I will watch any form of basketball that I can catch on TV. Um, I will talk to anybody about basketball that will listen, whether that's a high level basketball conversation about scheme and what the defenses are actually running and how they're trying to stop someone. I'm excited about that, and the offensive schemes as well. Or we have a more base level, casual conversation about just what we're watching, who our favorite player is, and why. Top 5 type business and what have you. But yeah, man, I love the sport with all my heart. I always have, and I always will. And I feel like I can give back to it in this way, and I think I should.
Absolutely, absolutely, yo. Yeah, I can definitely attest to me, like, I mean, I don't know how many hoop sessions I've had with this man throughout the years. Like, I don't even know how you would
Yeah, crazy.
even like quantify that. You're like,
In the
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
seriously, I don't know I don't even know what to think about. Like, you know what I mean? How many weeks in a year? How many days in a week? Like, man,
Yeah,
especially being over
absolutely,
the
right.
last 20 some odd years, like it's crazy.
Absolutely, right. And as for myself, right, yeah, I played. I mean, I started playing basketball probably around like 6 or 7, and I pretty much played in like I played some sort of organized basketball every year of my life from the age of 6 to about I'd say what like 24, 25,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, I played, you know, many a many a games, right? I have been on. I mean, I've been everywhere on a team from. the end of the bench to the main scorer, you know what I'm saying, and the absolute leader. So, I played junior high school ball, and then afterwards, when Stino was off hooping in college and stuff, I was hooping in the Army, right? Post, like we had post leagues. I was hooping overseas in leagues when I was in Iraq, right? On different bases too, right? So it's literally been like I've been on different continents giving people buckets around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I can absolutely say that I've been giving people buckets around the world. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's
and
that's a major flex.
Oh yeah,
major flex. Put that in your bio.
Yo, and not only that, right? I also lived in New York for a few months. I was over there, right? That's like the mecca of basketball, as they say, right? And buckets over there too. I was in the middle of Harlem with my shirt off, giving out buckets. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? So like, these are all
guess
true
what?
stories.
And guess what? And guess what I bet? And guess what I bet? Because this is what people who I would call affectionately, respectfully call casuals, or what we would like to call them civilians, is in terms of basketball is it's the same everywhere. I love LA. You go to Venice Beach, it's the same bums and weak cats that there are everywhere else, and it's the same concentration of good players everywhere. So I'm sure at Rucker Park and in Harlem at 106 and all of that, he felt all of the same stuff that he's been feeling and dealing with this entire time. Nothing's changed. Legendary courts are places where people play summer games at. This is not a regular everyday thing. So please, guys, get outside and hoop. Don't be afraid of these courts. Go to Venice Beach, man. They trash, just like everywhere else.
Yeah, everybody be like, "Yo, Venice Beach, man. You know how many buckets that I done gave out at Venice Beach, right? Like, you know,
Yo, in pants and Vans.
Yeah, real talk.
In Vans.
Yeah, look, we got Leon of the Cool Table in here also. Stino, I'm sure you saw him on that stream last night. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the other homies, Leon. He is definitely.
Is that Boston?
Yeah.
Boston? I like him. Yeah. I like that. Boston.
Right. Oh yeah. Look, all that. Hold on, let's forgot. Look. Oh yeah. He said, "Fuck respect, just cook." Stino, I like the energy already. That's what you was talking about. How you'll smoke any content creator that be talking about basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Corey saying, what positions were you guys? Well, as for me, I played everything, right? And it is a bit funny because growing up, I kind of, I'm about 6'1", and I got tall really fast. Stino will tell you, right? Like I kind of got tall like really fast, and then I just stopped growing. Right? I had my doctor saying like, "Oh, he probably gonna be like 6'4", 6'5". I was like, "Oh, that's lit." You know what I'm saying? Like because if I'm 6'4", 6'5", I'm going to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
boy,
that's
listen.
the way I was thinking about it, right?
Boy, listen. Man,
yo,
that hype would have came through for either one of us like it was supposed to. I don't hear nothing. I know exactly what them doctors look like. I know exactly what they look like. I remember what they told me. Well, all of my homies is huge. All of my homies in high school is giants, bro. Walking around giants. To answer this question, I'm not sure if you were finished. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Yeah. And so when I was growing up, I like played a lot of like center and power forward, and I was down on the block. And then I just kind of stopped growing. And then so I had to kind of develop my guard skills, which I feel like it kind of helped me too because I had a post game at that point, right? It's
Right.
like so I could pretty much take a lot of guards down to the post. And so yeah, I really played every position though. But I
You
would say
play so fade.
as I aged, I definitely became more of like a off guard slash like wing, you know. Um yeah.
Word.
So go ahead,
Yeah, no
Stino.
doubt. Yeah. Word. Well, I'm 5'11", 6 feet. Have been so for quite some time now. So it's been it's been point guard all my life, which is awesome for me because it's a position that I have to understand the game very well in order to be successful. I have to understand how my other players need the ball in order to be successful, and where they are, where their spots is at and all that kind of stuff, which I enjoy. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely a point guard. And in small lineups, I'm a scorer. So in small lineups, I can run off guard and run off screens and so on and so forth. But I'm a point for sure.
Hey, Leon, this comment gets a gold star. LA giving buckets on Harlem Cat. That is a fact, bro.
Word.
Like,
Yeah.
it
Word.
was the craziest story too, because like they asked me where was I from, and I told them Inglewood, and they was telling me that I wasn't from Inglewood. And I was like, what? And then like, bro, like I got so mad, you know what I'm saying? Because they just like was swearing up and down that I was not from Inglewood. And I was like, what are you talking about? You know, like, yo, how, how you gonna tell me where I grew up at? That's why I took my shirt off at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Yo, I've been waiting on it. I've been waiting on it.
yeah, like that's why I took my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally got Inglewood tatted across my damn back. You know what I'm saying? And like, um, yeah, and they was like, "Oh, you ain't got no accent though." And I was like, "Accent?" I'm like, "What is you talking about?" And this chick goes like, "Yeah, I mean, because like, she's on the sideline and she's over there. Oh, I got mad homies from Jersey, like, and then I was like, Jersey. I'm like, I'm from Inglewood, California, bro. Like, and then everybody was like, yo, what the hell? And then it just made it worse. And I was literally like at the cage in the middle of Harlem with my shirt off, talking mad shit, giving buckets. That is an absolute true story.
And this is what people don't understand. Was probably had no intention of going that crazy. Probably was really about to go in there and just be like, "Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey, this is my first time on the NYC court. Like this is one of my first times
Bro,
on the
it
NYC
was
court.
my
Just
first
trying to
time
come and
there.
hoop with just trying to come and hoop with y'all. Whoop whoop whoop." And all they had to do was start running their mouth, and that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Look, we got Pilly saying I used to destroy them in NY niggas when I lived up there. Yeah. He said some New York niggas be having more mouth than skill. And then Pilly said most New York. Yo, that's for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is for real, bro. Like that is real talk. So yeah, I definitely have given out buckets everywhere I've went. That's been something that's been consistent. Every place that I've lived, people didn't got buckets. Yeah. They got Leon and Noogie saying I was roommates in a house full of New Yorkers. Those particular dudes would act like some itches over females, bro. Made New Yorkers look soft. Oh
South.
man, soft, right? Billy said New York dudes are the biggest frauds. Yo, they're wilding right now. Yo,
I
yo.
mean, get him in here, man. Get
No,
him in
they
here,
are
man. Let him
wilding,
get it
right?
off his chest, man.
Huh?
Like I said, get him in here. Let him get it off his chest, man.
Bruh, wait, hold up. You wanna know what's wild? Is that I ain't even gonna front. Wait, is Pilly trying to get in?
No, I'm just talking.
Hold up.
I'm talking like a fool, but hey, look at the gang.
Hold up, yo. I might fuck around and send you a link later, Pilly. No, but look, I was gonna say this. when I was in the military, though, real talk, all the biggest dudes that was capping was all from New York. That's what was wild. I mean, look, we had a
Talk that
couple
whack
that
talk.
was from
Go
other
ahead and talk. Go
places.
ahead and talk that whack. Go ahead and talk that whack talk.
Nah, we had a couple that was from other places, right? That was like really known for capping, but I ain't gonna front. Like the biggest cappers was all from New York, though. Like pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, oh
tough.
my goodness,
that's tough.
Right? Oh yeah. Nah, look, yeah, we in here talking hoops, yo. But look,
Let's talk about it.
so yeah, look, is there anything else that you wanted to cover before we get to this video?
Off top of the head, not really. I love basketball. Kobe's the GOAT. I don't really want to. We can go back and forth about that, whatever you want to, at a separate time. But you know, Kobe for GOAT, bro. Kobe for GOAT.
Hey, I got plans for that one, and my avatar ain't no accident, homie. Real talk.
Listen. The Kobe for GOAT is a heart choice. Okay, that's a heart choice. That's my heart talking. You know what I'm saying? My head has never made a decision yet, so all I got is the answer from my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's the only one I got. My head is not allowed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they talking to each other or not, but my head is not really allowing my. You know what I mean? We can't really get. You know what I'm saying? Because we look at the numbers, the stats, statistics, overall stuff, blah blah blah. What we know about the game, the eye test, such, and what we seeing. Yeah. All of that we know. Okay, but I don't know.
Yes, that is definitely a conversation that is that we're gonna have at a later date. Hawk Hefner saying I used to hoot Skywalker at Rogers Park. Yo, people are coming here capping. Yo, I love Hawk. Hawk is the homie. Hawk is the little homie, yo. Hawk used to play on the baby court.
On the baby court, bro.
Look, see, I start talking basketball. I got all type of people creeping in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is crazy, right? We got Necron saying Timmy's my GOAT. Necron is Spurs fanatic. You know what I'm saying?
He don't mean hey, look, listen, man. Listen, he don't mean that. He don't mean that. That's his heart, man. That's his heart. You know what I'm saying? That's his heart.
Right. Hey, yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Absolutely. So look, we about to get to this video, y'all. And I'm gonna get into it about why I'm not mad about what I'm about to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Man, this ain't nothing, man. This ain't nothing.
Leon said that he appreciates the honesty, Stino.
Man, that's hey, I don't do no lying, man. I don't do no lying.
Look, we got Chad Sniper saying, yo, this stream fire so far. Mad saying, I like this guy, learning all sorts of things about Sky. Oh man. Mad is trying to find it all out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be out here giving them too much.
She probably know. She definitely know more than she telling you. They always do.
Right?
Shit. You think she ain't FBI'd you already? You crazy.
Oh my God. Stino goated for real, right? Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, right? I totally believe it. Yeah, facts. Kobe was going way too soon.
Oh man. Hurt my heart, man. I almost fired on the person that told me.
Man.
No lie. At work. Almost fired on him.
Right. We got Matt saying the tattoo is new to me. Oh man. Right. Yeah.
That's another stream we gotta set up.
Right. Oh man, we got the big homie Shill Abdul in here. Props to the Kobe avatar. Instant win.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo, that's a man right there that
Uh,
understands a few things about life. You know what I'm saying? Liberty and the pursuit of happiness in life. I like that gentleman right there, man. That's a gentleman of leisure.
nah, man, right? A gentleman of leisure, my ass, right? Women are great. They know it all, right? Yeah, the big homie's still there. She said, "Nah, I'm not an failure, girl." Yo, uh, it's all good. He said, 81, baby. Mamba out.
No doubt, man.
Hey,
My guy.
he said, not an FBI girl. Look, it's all good. We about to get to it. Now, those are conversations to be had at a later date down the line once everything is set up.
Let me slow
Right?
down. Let me slow down.
Huh?
Let me slow down.
Yeah, like slow all the way down. You know
Let
what
me
I'm
slow
saying?
down.
Pump the brakes, bro. Pump the
All right,
brakes.
all right,
You
all
over
right.
here trying to, you already trying to give him the woom woom when we ain't even gave him the boo
Yeah,
bop.
wham
You
wham. Yeah, we gave the wham wham more than woo wop.
know what I'm saying? So just relax. All right, look, we about to get to this video. All right, because this is the punch heard around the world. All right, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to TMZ. They was able to acquire this footage. I don't own this footage, but we about to get to it. We about to watch this shit anyway. And then we'll talk about it and break it down afterwards. All right. That's Draymond Green right there, over in the corner.
On the court.
Right.
On the court. That's very important.
Bow. Yeah, but
Woo 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 woo. Woo woo woo.
yo,
Man,
love them.
Falcon punch.
Yo.
Hey yo.
So,
Hey yo. Hey yo, man. Come on, let's bust it. Oh.
all right. They called that a sucker punch. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm about to get into this about one, why this is not a sucker punch. You know what I'm saying? And two, why I'm not mad at Draymond Green. But first, let me ask you, Stino, do you feel like this was a sucker punch?
I do not. Of course. I mean, you know me, so you know this. But in my book, any interaction between two men, the threat of violence exists at all times. At any moment, the threat of violence exists. You know to watch what you say. You know what your mouth can get you into. You also, in addition to that, you understand what it is when somebody enters your space. At the very least, you should, in my opinion. You know
Right.
what I mean? I'm not necessarily saying that Jordan Poole should have stole him immediately, but you got to be prepared for that, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm definitely saying that Jordan Poole was wrong for not being prepared. I'm not saying that Draymond Green was wrong for doing what he did. I would really like to know a bit more about what was said, even though we know a bit about what was said, but it's very important. It's very important. Let's get to it. What do you think? What do you think? Why would Draymond Green choose to do something like this? Why do you think?
Yeah. When I saw, or look, back it up. Before I even saw the video, right? Let's get into when I just heard about what happened. Like, yo, Draymond Green punches Jordan Poole during practice. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. My first thought was, what did Jordan Poole say to this dude? Right?
Hello.
Like, you know what I'm
Hello.
saying? I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, because like, while I know that Draymond is kind of known for being hot headed, right? Somewhat on the basketball court. um, I made this analogy the other day. This is like hearing that one of your star employees just cussed out a customer, right? Like, you're instantly gonna like, your mind is gonna go to, well, what the hell happened like that would make this person, you know, um turn around and like cuss an employee. I mean like cuss a customer out, right?
Sure.
So
Do something so out of character.
absolutely, right. And so when I heard that, I immediately thought to that. And so yeah, and then once I did a little bit of digging and I found out more about what was actually said, like, I was not only not surprised, but I felt like what I felt kind of got validated. And but I also do not want to let this point go by. Once you shove somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially two men, right? Like, this guy already walked up on you, which is like the first sign of aggression, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you, you could have backed up. You could have done a few different things. He actually escalated it there when he shoved it. That is an escalation. And then Draymond escalated the escalation. You know what I'm saying? By folding him up like a lawn chair. You know what I'm saying? And
What?
so,
It
yeah.
escalated like a hot air balloon.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm just, I'm not I'm not really upset with just Draymond. And we're gonna get into what he actually said too, leading up to this, right? But first, let me ask you, Stino, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
first heard about what happened, right? What was your take? What did you think kind of was like um the catalyst for him punching Jordan Poole?
Yeah, I mean, well, before we get to that, which I'll go very briefly with what I say before it, which is my first reaction was okay, uh, okay, that's it. There was a fight in it. There was a fight in a basketball practice. Okay, nothing out of place in my opinion. Um, I've seen many fights in practice. Been a part of a few fights in practice. It's yeah, your practices should always be harder than the game anyway. So it should always be far more intense inside of a practice. It should always be far more barking. There's also no crowd around you, which people don't really understand what the crowd does to the the banter and what happens in the game. While you can still hear it
Absolutely.
in practice it's completely different. There's nothing around you. You can hear
You can hear everything.
absolutely everything, right? So it's just totally different. It's way more intense. It's way funnier. Way funnier. Practice is way funnier than the game. But I didn't think it was a big deal. So I thought they got into a fight. But I immediately felt the same way that I felt when I hear any of these other disputes, whether they be domestic or in public. I'm not excusing what anybody has done, but I need to know what happened. I definitely need to know what was said. Now, me knowing and paying a bit close attention to Jordan Poole and having played so much basketball and watched so much basketball, I'm looking at this and saying, I've been seeing some friction ever since Jordan Poole cut his hair.
Facts.
Since the dreads been gone
Yep.
and the playing time has increased, I've seen this. I've seen it on court. When Clay got back, Clay had just gotten back. Picture this, y'all. Picture this. Let me picture something, paint something for y'all. Clay's coming off the most serious injury he's ever had in his career. One of the most serious injuries the NBA has ever seen with a player, with the idea that a player is going to come back and be relatively themselves, right? super serious, takes a really long time for him to come back. He does it. He does all of the work. He does everything to come back. Just working the kinks out throughout the season, so on and so forth. They're getting into these games. He's been there before. Jordan Poole has not played meaningful basketball in his NBA career yet. It just hasn't happened.
These are
And it's
facts.
like that. It's like that for everybody who has not played any meaningful basketball. Now follow me. He's playing this game, and if you watch him, he is a loose basketball player, and that's not bad. He's a free basketball player. He may take 6, 7, 8 dribbles to get his bucket. It may look spectacular, but it may not be the best for an offense that's run so efficiently. So Clay coming off his screens, getting open, I can visibly see Clay upset. I'm not just watching Jordan Poole dribble and just going, oh. I appreciate watching the body language of everyone and everything that I can see at that time that's happening. And you can visibly see Clay and Draymond frustrated with his over dribbling. You can visibly see it, missing
Facts.
skip passes, which their offense is so predicated on that skip pass. I can't. It's like the Spurs on PCP. It's crazy how they skip the
Facts.
ball more than anybody ever has. So them skip passes being missed, that's one of Draymond's biggest strengths. So he's super pissed about that. Second, this dude comes into practice all the time talking shit. Draymond said it on his podcast that he comes into practice talking crap and always has. And he was fond of it. But it did not surprise me that this dude with the sunglasses on walking through the parade if he could have pulled chicks up on a float, if he could have brought some chicks up on a float, it would have been a problem, because he definitely would have done it in the game. This man in the game, y'all. This man is looking at him in the game.
Yeah, like I don't think people be realizing like who Jordan Poole is. Like this dude literally be hooping, staring at the sideline and all the chicks on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, and Stino is absolutely right. You can visibly see his teammates being upset with like a lot of things that this guy does on the basketball court, and you add that in with him trash talking a whole bunch, right? Him being a super young dude who really hasn't proven himself yet, right?
50
And
million.
huh?
50 million.
Did he get the 50, or he waiting, or he trying to get the 50? He's trying to get the 50, right?
It's coming. It's coming from them, or it's coming from somebody else. He's gonna get paid.
Hey, right. So it's a contract year for him, right? He is trying to get his bag, right? So yeah, I am absolutely sure that this punch was not random. And like I said, you can't shove somebody like that and not be ready. Like, yo, as soon as I would have shoved him, I'd have been ready to like throw him. You know what I'm saying? But
hands up.
he literally shoved him and like looked away almost.
Looked away.
Yeah, like I'm just not sure what he was thinking there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, that's kind of where I'm at with it. And look, even Leon saying, look, Curry should know what's up about getting punched in practice. Shout out to MJ, right? So look, MJ punches people and it's cool, right? And Draymond punched somebody and nah.
Look at Leon. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Look at Leon. Would you look at God? Won't he do it? Hey, listen, man. This dude took that straight from my mind. What was the penalty for Mike? What was the penalty for Mike punching Steve? What did the Bulls do? Honestly, can anybody tell me what they think in the chat? What they think the penalty was for Mike punching Steve? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Crickets.
Because if the media would have never found out about it, Steve would have fell down the stairs. Steve would have tripped and hit his face on the bedpost before he would have came out and said Mike did anything.
Yo, could you imagine if they got the footage too, right? I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
Yo, and see, and that's something else, right? Is that I want to kind of expound on that point that you were making earlier, right? Um, Fights in practice is a very common thing,
Oh my gosh.
right? Like, yo, I was literally in the middle of a football game in the huddle,
Yeah, I remember this.
in the huddle, bro. And my running back was hearing the play being called by the quarterback and literally said, "Fuck all that. What's up with the fade, bro?" Like in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
Right? Like
With his own quarterback, y'all.
with it to my own quarterback in the middle of a game while we're in the huddle. We're supposed to be teammates. You know what I'm saying? So like this kind of stuff happens all the time, right? There's always, you know what I'm saying, spats and people getting tangled up and kind of wrestling around, right? Fights and all this stuff is commonplace. What doesn't happen is that it doesn't get leaked outside to the media what happened. And I think that that's the difference here. Because probably when look, somebody saw it and once they kind of leaked it out, they were gonna get that tape.
Yeah. Listen, man. A non-basketball player shot that video, made that video, or D'Angelo Russell did it. Because there because there is a Chad Johnson he slept in the locker room. This is like a point to when Gilbert Arenas was talking about what the locker room was to the players and why Gilbert is a fool. I love Gilbert though. So let's make no mistake about it. I love Gilbert. But
Koopy Malik.
That's why he felt so comfortable to bring that pistol, or those allegedly bring, because he never said he brought them. They were just there, right? To have and or brandish those pistols in that locker room, because that locker room is the safest of safe spaces. They put hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry in that locker room with no lock on them, just slide them right in their little locker drawer with the expectation that no one is ever going to touch it, right? They shower in there, they changing their clothes in there, they sleeping in there, they getting massages in there, they in there the same amount of time, if not more time, than they at home.
Yeah.
That's like somebody recording a video of you getting in a fight with somebody in the house.
Yeah. That's like somebody recording you and your wife arguing.
What? And then posting that on Facebook or sending that to TMZ.
Yeah. That's what this is.
That's what this is. So for everybody to understand into what the level of rules that this person broke, that did what they did. Yeah,
absolutely.
They broke an unwritten / written rule, because the rule is written, but they Yo, how much did TMZ pay him for that footage?
Yo, look. At first, it leaked out that it was like way more, but then like the number kept dwindling, and then the last I heard, it was at like 10,000. But I kind of believe that first. I believe that first number that came out.
Which was what?
I think it. I'm not. Hold on. Let me look that up. Go ahead and keep going.
Where somebody with no offhand dribble is looking at $100,000 for this locker room practice video. Like, yeah, right. Sanctity can beat it. They about to run me my bands. This is awful, but it is what it is. But this is not a major thing, in my opinion. This is definitely not a sucker punch. Teammates are gonna argue. Teammates are gonna fight. I do think it's rather unfortunate that Draymond's got so much age and experience, and just man strength on Jordan Poole. But here's something that most of us know, and us men know it for sure. For sure. This is why like you don't normally see very small, frail dudes fighting dudes that look like Mr. Olympia, because the threat of violence. You realize what is happening. Now what that says to me if I would generally, and I think that most people would understand that that is in play, Jordan Poole has probably never been in very many fights before. Albeit, credit to him, I guess, you know what I mean, for not having to deal with that and what have you. And it's totally fine. But it reared his head in a way right now. I would not be surprised to see Jordan Poole doing boxing over the summer next year. I would not be surprised to see Jordan Poole doing boxing training over the summer next year. And that's hilarious, but I mean that.
He needs to, because he better learn how to bob and weave, bro. Hit
Man, listen.
Getting that little Philly shell, you know what I'm saying?
Man, listen.
Yo, that was crazy. Man's got folded.
He finna have the same PTSD that I got when my mama reach above my head to get something out the cabinets. I always think I'm about to get hit. Anytime my mama reach above. Is that just me? Is that just me or is that anybody else too?
Me too, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, that lady get to reaching up around them cabinets. I saw, yeah, it's going down again. And she got the nerve to get mad at me, bro. She got the nerve to get mad when I told her why I was flinching, and then she want to act like it didn't happen.
That's what's crazy, right?
Yeah,
your mom can just straight beat on you, and then you get older,
the trauma,
and then they downplay it like, "Yo, I wasn't even hitting you that hard." Like, all right,
hey, ain't nobody even hit you like that. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Right, but
call my social worker back in here.
Yeah, but look, I wanna kind of get into what was said allegedly. All right, you know what I'm saying? Leading up to this, because I think it puts it a little bit more into perspective, right? About what Draymond Green was actually dealing with. All right, so
yeah.
As Green shot free throws at the end of one practice, Poole told Green to stop pissing down his leg. Green airballed the free throw, and the Warriors had to run sprints right off the bat. Right.
Let's stop right there. He's getting cussed out immediately. The cussing out has happened immediately. This is an absolute, listen, everything that we know, right, about Draymond Green that makes you feel like that whatever, right, this behavior is common, or he should be like, I saw this coming, or he's a bad guy and this is not any surprise. Whatever you think, right? You know who else knew that? Jordan Poole. He knew all of it. He knew every little bit of that information that we all know about Draymond. Yeah, Draymond about that business. Draymond about that action. Straight business. Duke Dennis. Straight business. You already know Draymond is on that. So why even play with him? Please continue.
It really makes no sense, right? You know, that's why I don't have much sympathy for this dude, right? Like, and with me knowing, right, because just think, right, you're at the end of practice, more than likely, it's like, all right, you got to make 2 free throws for us to be able to lead practice.
Yeah.
Right? That is commonplace, all right? So they've been running. Everybody is tired. They all want to go home, right?
Everyone's been in Cancun. Everyone has been sipping Mai Tais on the beach and big chilling. These are vets on this team. All this stuff has to be in context. These are vets on this team. These are guys that are going to work themselves into shape throughout the course of these practices coming up and training camp. They're going to work themselves into shape.
Absolutely. And they just coming off winning a championship. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they was chilling. So you got that aspect, and Draymond has to hit these 2 free throws to be able to get everybody out of practice. Now, just thinking about that, right? Jordan Poole is heckling Draymond while he's shooting free throws so that everybody can go home.
Knowing that Draymond shoots with a backpack on. Knowing Draymond got a JanSport on in practice. You know this.
Right. And so so he's shooting free throws so everybody can go home, and Jordan Poole is heckling him. All right, while everybody's trying to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then
Hey, stop pissing down your leg, dog.
and Draymond's hot. He airballed the free throw, and then
And he airballed it.
now they got to run. It's like, whoop, back on the line, right? You know how that feels, bro. When the coach say back on the line, everybody collectively groans and rolls their eyes and sucks their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Dog. I already know how that feels. So he embarrasses him in front of the entire team, right? That's right off the bat. That's the first thing that we just read.
Off rip.
So that happens. Then, continuing, during a Monday scrimmage, Poole had jokingly asked why Draymond's Twitter handle was Money Green if Green was going to end up broke in Sacramento after this season. Green took exception to the banter, hurling a ball in the direction of Poole, which ultimately struck a child of one of the members of the training staff.
Stop it right there, bro. Stop it right there. Bro. This man. Oh my God. You know how it felt to watch that ball not hit this man and strike another person? Now you low-key gotta get him. Now I'm talking about myself. Now I'm serious, right? Now I mean it. Now you gotta get him. What Della Reese say? She said, "Oh yeah, now I got to cut you." Oh my gosh, I'm surprised he didn't fire on him right then. I'm surprised he did not charge him.
Bro, that's what I was thinking, right?
Now, I'm not saying he should have done it. I ain't said he should have done it. I'm just saying I'm surprised. If I know what I know and I know what I know, I've seen it happen for much less. I seen somebody get fired up and have to get out for much less. I just saw that Steve Blake video again. I just saw that. I forgot that video took place. Well, you know what I mean?
Hey, hold on, bro. Man. Look, we got Leon saying, you remember boot camp? Yo, I know, bro. Like, they don't know about that group punishment stuff, man, when, like, one person mess up. Like, dude, you know how many times they used to get us in trouble in boot camp, yo? Yo, I got a crazy story that I'll tell y'all one time. One time, like, the entire male bay got in trouble because one dude breath stank, yo. Real talk.
Wow.
Real talk, because one dude breath stunk. He got us all in trouble, bro. Right? Because your breath stank. Now imagine that. You know what I'm saying? You get in trouble because another motherfucker breath stink. What?
I need his hands.
Right? I need his hands, right? I need his hands, right?
I want the bull's head.
Look, we got Leon saying Stino quoting Harlem Nights. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, man. I make it a standing order to anybody around me to go and watch that movie so I don't have to make these quotes and then explain them afterwards.
Look, that guy said, yep, I would be gunning for that moment. Yo, look, see, bro, everybody is starting to understand why. I don't blame this dude, yo. I don't blame this dude at all, yo.
Now, those trade rumors to Sacramento are not without base.
Yeah.
They're not without base. It's definitely been rumored that the Sacramento Kings were looking into Draymond Green. Now, this is before he got that extension, but this is nothing new. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. We know Draymond don't want to be in Sacramento. We already know that, which is why we haven't heard much news about it since then. But there was definite interest in that thing, and that's somewhere Draymond don't want to go. He just picking on every little thing. Now, do you have anything else in terms of what Jordan Poole said?
Oh yeah. Oh no. We kept the file.
Yeah,
You
we kept the fouls.
know what I'm saying? Nah.
I can see Diddy and Bus up there like, go.
No, yo, this is the final straw. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The final straw appeared to have come Wednesday when Poole asked Green what he did whenever in a track. Hold on.
I forgot
Now,
about that.
remember, we was telling you earlier that Jordan Poole is known for watching chicks in the stands,
No
right?
doubt.
Like he's known for this. This is like, every time it's like a chick in the stands that he start trying to like go all crazy and do dumb shit with the basketball, right? Which is partly what makes Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and everybody else so mad when he does that shit, because they all know where it stems from, right? Because they're seeing it, right? They actually know this dude, and when you're on the floor, you can definitely like get a much better view, and sonically you can hear much more of what's going on as well. So they all know what has been going on with this dude. So this last part, it's just not surprising, right?
Not
Once again, the final straw appeared to come Wednesday when Poole asked Green what he did whenever an attractive female entered the gym at MSU. Did they like the triple singles, or was it the screen?
Hey, he's actually funny. He's actually funny. And that doesn't help, bro. That is
Right?
not help. That is not helping you, bro. Man, Jordan Poole is used to being. Where's Jordan Poole from? He's used to being 6'6" and not being challenged and not pissing off grown men, bro.
Real talk, bro.
That's crazy. Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I also just read from New York Post that that Jordan Poole, right before the altercation, Jordan Poole had called some fouls on Draymond Green, and which Draymond wasn't happy about. When Draymond responded to him, calling him up,
Right?
he replied to Draymond by saying, "You know what it is."
Right? Hold on. He said, "You know what it is," right?
You know what it apparently.
Hold on.
Allegedly,
What does that mean?
said, "You know what it is, Draymond."
Bro, hold on, bro. Pause. What does that mean to you if you're having that same conversation that Jordan Poole and Draymond are having? If you having that conversation with another dude and they call you out your name, like, or no, you or no, look, whoever, right? And he say, "You know what it is." Like, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I can't help but think it means that you about that action, boss.
Right? Like,
I can't help but think it means you about that action. What else could it mean other than I'm about that action, boss?
Right?
But let's say Jordan Poole, or let's say Draymond was still a bit confused. Let's say Draymond needed a bit of clarification. Apparently, that right before walking over, Draymond said, "No, I don't know. What is it?" So everybody making this big deal and being like, "Oh, Draymond was going over there looking for." He clearly just wanted clarification. The question was asked.
Yo,
He clearly wanted clarification.
Do we have what his response was after he asked him?
His response was, Do 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 do. That boy went. Do do. That boy went down.
So
What are you talking about? He went down. He was
wait,
out of here. No, there was no response. Apparently, it says no. I don't know. What is it? Green reportedly responded from there as TMZ published in a video on Friday. Poole pushed Green, and Green responded by hitting him in the face with a haymaker, as TMZ would describe it, a haymaker.
here's the thing.
He really
They
threw that from
know.
he
No,
really
no,
threw that from the shoulders.
bro.
That really wasn't much of a looping punch. He really threw that thing from the shoulders. If you think about it, that was a straight.
Yo, what's crazy to me is that there's obviously a piece of dialogue that's missing.
Oh yeah,
right? That I
look,
think that TMZ has that dialogue, but I think it probably makes Jordan Poole look worse.
Bro. That's the only reason why that's the reason that there is no audio in this thing. You know, like I know, even with the things that have been read, right? Even with the stuff that's been read, I've never heard anybody speak in a practice and not curse this much. Where are any of the expletives? You know what I mean? This is not how we getting at each other in practice.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
This is what about what he was saying when they were on the court? What about what he was saying when they were playing? What was he saying when they were playing? When they were coming back down court after Jordan Poole scored and he was bopping back down court, sliding back, getting on defense before Draymond? What was he saying? What has he been saying? The jokes that they telling us that is mild. They're not even giving us Draymond's response to what he said in their moments. They're not telling you how many times Draymond probably told him, "Hey, you better stop playing."
For real. Yo, like, bruh, there's no way. And the fact that, wait, hold on. Real quick, sir. Can you run through that line of dialogue one more time for me, please, sir?
Sure. Coming directly after what you the last
yeah.
Word. So let's see. Let me jump back in. Apparently, according to TMZ, let me get to this. Poole has carried himself in a cocky manner around the team in recent days, creating some friction. Fast forward to Wednesday's practice, per the outlet, Poole called a couple of fouls on Green. Green responded by calling him up clearly, as we stated before, and for whatever reason, which is a weird response.
That is the only expletive that I've heard throughout this entire thing.
Which is definitely not the only expletive that's been used throughout this practice. The other players on the court knew that Jordan Poole was about to get fired on. The only person in the building, even the coach, even that coach that was creeping up on Draymond's right, knew that Jordan Poole was about to get fired on. It was red level alert. The other coach that's behind Jordan Poole didn't even want to see it. They all knew what was coming. The only oblivious person
was Jordan Poole.
In there.
Yo, and wait, go ahead and to finish what you're reading, and then I'm gonna come.
Right. So after the foul calls and Draymond then, using the expletive, apparently the only curse word that's been used in this entire interaction over the last few days. They are running a good, clean Christian organization over there. Boy, I am telling you. No wonder they're winning so many championships. They got God on their side too. This is crazy. Okay, all right. I'm off that. So directly after that happens, right? The couple foul calls. Draymond says what he says. Jordan Poole responds with, "You know what it is, Draymond." You know what it is, like, yeah. Ain't nothing, you know what it is. You know what I'm on. You know what type of time I'm on. What you mean? You come playing, you're gonna get played with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right.
Yeah, you're messing with something like a gangster. You feel me? Yeah. To which Draymond responded, No, I don't know. What is it?
Yo,
What are we on?
Wait, hold on. Right there, right? Anybody that's been in any kind of physical altercations or has a history with that kind of stuff, once Draymond said that, that was the point where you needed to back off.
He said, "Man,
Like, that was the tip.
I'm just saying, holla." Saying
Hold on.
what?
Yo, look, hold on, look. Would you agree, though, Stino, that that was the point where Jordan Poole probably should have stopped right there?
That was the point of no return.
Yeah, like that was, that's when it had officially gone too far. Once he said no, like, I don't know, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll tell you, all right, I'm gonna keep it real. I'll keep it a whole 100 with you. If that was me,
hashtag, if that was me,
bruh, if that was me, and I was looking at Draymond, and we was about to get into it, and I know, just like Jordan Poole know, that he did not want that. And it's okay to not want that, right? I'm not trying to knock Jordan Poole for not needing Draymond's hands at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him for that. But he knew it. He knew it.
yeah.
So if you know it, I'd have been like, hey, I'm just playing, Dre. I'm just playing, Dre. Come on, man. Chill, bro. Chill. That's what you should have done.
Yeah, man. Like, once he said, I don't know, what is it? I just feel like at that point, that's the line of dialogue that we need.
Kobe knew he wasn't finna beat up Shaq, bro. But if he needs my hands, we running him.
Yeah.
Mudarax, where you from? Put him on his pockets.
Right. We got Leon saying, Poole must have wanted that smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We got
right.
Necron saying that he's mega immature and unprofessional. Green did what probably everyone wanted to do. But yeah, it's good smack talk. No, it is good smack talk. But it's like at a certain point, and that's what I was gonna get to, right? I feel like, a lot of people, they want to say that we live in a different world now, right? One where there's like less consequences for what people, for what comes out of people's mouths. And you have to be accountable for what comes out of your mouth, Like, you absolutely have to. And this is not, just me feeling this way. This is this is really reality. Like, you cannot talk to people however way in which you feel like you want to. Just can't.
No doubt.
Right? Like, everybody is not built the same. Everybody's not gonna play around with you. Everybody does not react to things the same way, right? One person, you can push them, they might walk away. Another person, you might push them, they might punch you. Another person, you push them, they might shoot you.
No doubt.
Right? Like, and literally, you can use the same amount of force with all three people and get three different responses. So you never know, what somebody is really gonna do. And so I feel like the fact that he kept poking the bear like that and just continuing to talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's like, yo, okay, but after a point, hey, like, you gotta be willing to back up what you've been saying.
You got to be accountable, man. Simply put, dude, you got to be accountable. Again, I say again, Shaq knew, or Kobe knew he was not about to beat up Shaq, bro. He knew the odds of him beating up Shaq were very, very slim. But he put his hands up.
Yeah.
He wasn't about to let Shaq walk up on him and then do that fifth grade thing. He thought they was about to do that fifth grade thing that you see kids do when they put their chest up against each other and they put their heads right next to each other on the side and they push forward and walk around in a circle.
Yeah.
That's what he thought was going to happen. That's what he thought was going to happen. And if Draymond was down for that, then that would have been a really good look because it would have been like, dang, look at Jordan Poole not backing down. You know what I mean? Right now, everybody feels like, man, Jordan Poole probably should have backed down.
Right? We got Necron saying people confuse real life with Twitter. Like, yeah, man, this is not a game. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might start finding out Stino is hilarious in real life, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hilarious, right? Now, but even he understands that, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain situations, they don't call for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. And any situation that you in, that you doing what you doing, and you doing something that is not called for, consequences and repercussions. How you deal with them is going to determine how you are, how you going to be viewed, and then how you going to be played with going forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be prepared. And I've done it. You know this. You've been there. I've done it. I've roasted people into straight submission. I've like cooked people in front of you and had you and everyone around us in absolute tears. And those people at times have wanted to fight after that.
Absolutely.
Or at least they said that they did. And this is not me being the toughest guy in the world. It's not. I just understand what I did. I did what I did. I didn't do it to provoke this person to fight, which I don't think Jordan Poole did it to provoke this person to fight. But I did what I did. This person's upset now. Either we fighting or I'm getting my ass whooped. It's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? They're not mutually exclusive, but like I can help. You know what I'm saying? I can help push the narrative in one direction or the other.
I can help push the narrative.
Yeah, you word.
You
know exactly who I'm talking about too. Like, if we're talking about like the noted one, the most notable one, I had to be ready for that. Was I not ready for that situation?
Yeah, right. And that's the point, is that the people really are way too comfortable with just talking and like not getting in the mouth. And here we are, right? But I do want to move on to the final topic, right? Which is the fallout, right? I've heard everybody saying, or not everybody, but I've heard a lot of people saying that Draymond Green is going to get traded, just all kind of stuff. And I want to ask you first, Stino, what do you think that the fallout from this situation is going to end up being?
I mean, a piece of the fallout, or a piece of the puzzle has already been put in place. And it played out in front of us. And I hated to watch it. Because I don't like apologizing for stuff that doesn't need to be apologized for. I don't like it. I don't like the way that it feels. I really wouldn't like it if I had to do it on national television. Maybe if I had a couple $100 million, it might help. I don't know. I don't. So I can't say. But man, watching Draymond do that was really difficult. It was hard to watch. And I don't even think it's that he wasn't remorseful, right? Because I do think he was remorseful. Remorseful for reasons that the people are not saying, though. You know what I mean? He's remorseful because of what that is going to do to what that visual can do to Jordan Poole. Now, I don't think in this microwave generation that we live in right now that it's really going to matter that much. He's going to see it today, and then the video is going to continue to be out, and then somebody else is going to get shot or something weird is going to happen. And, somebody going to make a meme, Michael Jordan going to cry again. Something going to happen, and it's going to take people's attention away from it. But there's that. This is the little homie, and I fired on him. Everybody just seen the little homie get hit before the little homie was acting too crazy. So,
we've all seen these. We've all seen these situations, Joe. We have all seen these situations where the little homie got drunk and was talking too much smack, and he ended up getting socked. Like
Word.
we've all seen it happen, and so yeah, that is definitely true.
Now, aside from that, if we're talking about like actual fallout for the people saying that Draymond Green is gonna get traded for this, you're crazy. You've literally lost your mind if you think it. Or I shouldn't even say that, because if calling somebody crazy sucks. You don't know basketball. You can't. You can't really know basketball if you think that it's a legit take to say that Draymond is going to get traded. If you watch the Warriors play with Draymond and you watch the Warriors play without Draymond, then you know that is crazy.
Or for him to get traded over this.
Over this. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. To get traded over something that's happening in almost every NBA practice, like weekly, is crazy. Because the video came out, is crazy. You know what I mean?
That's the only reason that this is even a thing, right? Like if the
Never heard
video
anything.
would have never came out, yeah, it would have been rumored, but then it would have blown over immediately. It didn't really get huge until TMZ got that video.
Yeah. Again, man, when I first heard it, my response was, okay. He was probably running his mouth. That's what I thought. I figured he was probably running his mouth. Draymond definitely didn't just fire on him for no reason. And this is definitely not a sucker punch. I've seen people get dope fiend before. This is not a dope fiend. That is not what this is. I've seen people get punched from behind before, or sucker punch before. That's just not what this is. I've seen people walk up to somebody and just be like, "Hey, bro, oh dang, your shoes is dope," or something. Or whatever. That's a sucker punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we seen it. Hey, look, when the what are they, the 9s or the 11s? When the 11s came out with the snake skin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. When the 17s came out with that silver briefcase. Oh yeah. They was on timing. I was hopping the fence going after school going at lunchtime to get my shoes so they wouldn't be waiting for me. They was in class when I was getting my shoes, kid. And they was getting either put in my backpack or whatever. They walked back home. See ya.
All right. Look, we got Necron saying true. That shit is a private team situation. Absolutely. This was a private team situation that got blown out of proportion because the video got out.
Somebody came and recorded me in my house.
He said, Michael Jordan gonna cry again. Like I said, yep. Growing pains. Yep. Absolutely, yo. We've all seen that little homie that was wilding out and he ended up getting put in his place. Right.
For everybody in here that has taken a punch before, everybody in there that has taken a punch, imagine being alive right now and not knowing what that feels like. Now Jordan Poole does not have to live with that shame. He knows now. He knows exactly what it feels like.
Hey,
he never wants that feeling again.
Hey, he found his like little meter because he got the fuck around and find out graph, right? He said, this tells me exactly how much I gotta fuck around for me to find out.
They were showing the video. They were showing the videos of Jordan Poole hooping, right? After it, he was like hooping on the side with like some other players and like some shooting coaches or whatever. Hold on.
Yo, hold on. Not that I know what that feels like, but I know what it's like after a dude then got beat up in practice and he over there trying to like hoop and like fucking trying to work on something.
Bro, the coldest part about it was this. The coldest part about it was when he was going, that is the most focused and the least shit talking and the most just like get in my craft, get to a bag
The
that I done
most
seen
disciplined.
Jordan Poole.
The most disciplined.
That boy was disciplined. He was humble. That boy was working. That boy was working on the 3 R's. He had his reading, writing, and arithmetic. That boy was getting it together. You hear me?
Yo, real talk. And Leon saying Kobe practicing with Dwight Howard was probably wild, right?
Bro. Hey, give me 1 second. I'm gonna step away. Go ahead, bro.
Absolutely, right. We all know about the whole Kobe and Dwight thing and how they wasn't really getting along. You know what I'm saying? And how Kobe pretty much called him soft, right? You know, like we all know these stories. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they got into it in practice. Like, y'all think they didn't? Right? You know. Now, since Stino is away, I want to ask a question, right? Like, if Dwight Howard beat up Kobe Bryant in practice, right? Would that change y'all feelings on Kobe being the GOAT? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all let me know in the chat. All right. How y'all would feel if y'all saw a video of Dwight Howard beating up. I'm sorry. Let me not even do that.
Yo, what did I walk in on? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing while I'm gone? Okay, I can't leave.
Oh shit! I love
leave.
this, man.
Hey,
I love it, right?
Hey, yo, man.
We got Leon saying, "Fuck around, found out," right? He said,
Man, that's high up on the meter, bro.
But, huh?
That's high up on the meter right there. That's high up on the fuck around, found out. We ain't gotta
He
go
said,
too far
"Nah,
with that one.
nah, Stino, get your voice."
Yeah, man. This man bugging out, bro. You see, who was that? Nazir Muhammad had LeBron looking like one of them, had LeBron looking like the little thing he let go in the curling event. Where that boy slid on the ground
bro.
after he pushed him.
Nah, bro.
Start playing. You ain't never seen Kobe get pushed to the floor like that.
Oh, yeah, all right, bro. Bro, you talking? All right.
Come on, man. Look at the narrative you tried to spin.
He said, "Fucking that guy saying, ain't no way that I gonna have this guy. Good lord, right?" Yeah, look. How do y'all know? How do y'all know that that couldn't happen? That's all I'm saying, right? But look, would y'all be mad, right? Would y'all want that footage out? You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying.
All right, word. And Danielle Marshall had Bron scared to come to the paint.
Danielle Marshall. They don't even know who Danielle Marshall is.
Yeah. Go look that peanut head man up. And that was who had Bron. That was who had Bron scared.
Nah, bro. Yep. Not at all.
That's how that works.
All right, but look, in terms of the fallout from the situation, I think it's gonna blow over pretty soon. I think that the worst hit that anybody is gonna end up taking is Jordan Poole's ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually think that was what was most on his mind was the fact that the world saw him get folded up like fresh laundry, and that all these chicks are gonna be talking about that shit at the games now. Like, yo, like, all right, look, Stino, what was Jordan Poole's first thought after that video got out?
Well, he was asleep immediately, so he was probably having some sort of psychoactive dream. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of lucid dream where he was like floating back through that parade with his sunglasses on, trying to figure it out. But nah, I mean, his first thought was like, "Damn, there's a video. It's out." His head fell back and hit the pillow. He looked up at the ceiling, shook his head, and was just like, "Shit, I ain't gonna never hear the end of this from these bitches, man. I ain't gonna never hear this." How you gonna get loud now? You get loud with your girl now, what gonna happen?
Right? Oh man.
You get loud now, you gon' hear it. It's coming for you.
Don't make me call Draymond.
Don't make me call Draymond. You know we all live in the same housing community. Him, Steph, and Clay all live right there.
Right?
Oh,
That's that express laundry.
tricky.
Real talk.
It's definitely gonna get tricky. That's definitely what took the biggest hit. Sometimes getting into a fight, honestly, will bring people closer. Although this was not much of a fight, you know what I mean? When two boxers go in the ring and somebody gets slept on the first punch, they still fought and they still get paid. So this is a fight too. So sometimes fights bring people closer together. They're definitely not trading Draymond. If Draymond got traded because of Jordan Poole, Steph and Clay would kill Jordan Poole. They'd probably ask for a trade and just leave Jordan Poole there by himself.
Real talk, yo. Because they need Draymond. That team absolutely needs Draymond Green.
Hey, but guess what, though? You want to know something funny? The Celtics traded Ray Allen because of Rondo.
Oh, yep. True.
They were a lot longer in the tooth. Danny Ainge is known to pull the trigger on something like this, like he's about to do with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They about to be gone. That's a fact. He not about to be living in this space for too much longer. Once they show that they're not, if they show they're not going to turn the corner, he's probably going to do the same thing with that. Yep. You know what I mean? If he can't add a third piece to that, like more than likely a big, since Marcus Smart has like embroiled himself with the community and like on that team and whatever. And I do think he's a huge component to it. He also shoots a real high relatively high 3-point percentage too for how ugly his jumper is. So
even with that backpack on.
Yeah, even with that backpack on, bro. Even with that backpack on, both of them dudes shoot like they got backpacks on. For real. He shoot like he got a shoulder bag on.
Real quick, Stino, Necron saying Shaq and Barkley was the best fight, throwing that ball in Shaq's face. What is your favorite NBA fight?
Oh, I got mine. That was Necron. That one was fire. And I love the conversation that Barkley and Shaq had about it afterwards, about their mamas and all that crap. I know Shaq. If Shaq would have connected with Barkley though, good Lord, he would rearranged it. Boy, that boy would have been looking different. You hear me? But no, my favorite, I can't remember who Daryl Dawkins was fighting, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Daryl Dawkins was giving this man some head movement that he had never seen in his life. Right? Yo, that man was he was in, out, left, right, up, down, and constantly moving forward with their feet just a shuffling. I think he gave him 2. Yeah, that one was over before it started.
Oh my God.
That was a beautiful one.
I don't know if this counts, but my favorite NBA fight was Malice at the Palace. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
what's your favorite part? What's your favorite punch?
My favorite punch is when Jermaine O'Neal ran up and socked that dude sliding into him.
And he slipped. He slipped and kept sliding.
Hold on. That and when they pan to the stands and Steven Jackson was over there giving somebody work.
I mean, straight work. They was getting, these dudes do nothing but lift weights and work out and have their bodies on point. And you in there fat, half drunk, just in the stands wilding, pudgy, and getting punched on. That was awful. That had to be awful. Now, plenty of them people that were in there have had to come back and since apologize for their actions and what they did to leading up to that. But the Jermaine O'Neal punch has been it's been probably my favorite punch ever thrown in the NBA for my entire life. Because you have to want to punch a dude so bad to focus through the slip. That's an NBA court. You know what I mean? That's an NBA court with drink on it, with Hennessy on the floor.
Yeah.
Because they on the front row, so that's probably VSOP. He slipped in VSOP and literally put the tips on my man's chin. Focused focus through it, and put my man down. Beautiful.
Yeah, crazy.
Text
But we got Leon saying that's real because everybody got a bag, right? So what else the ladies got to go off of when watching practice besides looks? A brother's manliness. Poole looking like a blanket. That's what I'm saying. Right? Yeah, because yeah, like when you are on that level, yeah, everybody in that room got bread. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like I said, brother,
everybody in there has made it, quote unquote, right?
That man is going to be boxing this summer. He's gonna have to do some narrative erasing. He probably gonna take when he retires, he's probably gonna end up taking like a Nick Young-esque fight. You know what I mean? Some sort of like post basketball fight. Cause he's not gonna be hearing the end of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is. He ain't gonna hear the end of this for a while. If this shit don't blow over and he got to become cold for this to blow over. Oh, he got to be cold. If he mediocre and just stays at like a 8, as I'm not even gonna say mediocre because that's not fair. If he's a Lou Williams type, I don't think this blows over the same. He got to get up in the dubs to scoring 25, something like that. Starting, yeah. Ain't nothing but winning gonna make this go away. This shit.
Leon said, Sky and Stino, y'all trying to hit Canada? Hey, I'm down there hitting. I'm down there everywhere.
Oh, man. Let's get it. Take me some.
R.I.P. to Pat Stay.
Yeah, facts, man. R.I.P. Pat Stay. I'm trying to go somewhere where I can pull these layers out. You know what I'm saying? These big jackets and coats and sweaters and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Facts, because you can't really wear that shit out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because unfortunately out here, it's like a pretty consistent 75 to like 81 every single day, unfortunately.
Real talk.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, you know? It really limits my wardrobe to shirts and T-shirts. To shorts and T-shirts and flip-flops and Crocs and sandals and stuff. It really limits my wardrobe, man.
Like Necron said, fuck those fat fucks. Fuck around, found out.
No doubt.
Yo, that whole fuck around, found out grab was like, it was so dope, yo.
Fuck around.
Yeah, it tells you exactly.
Go find out.
Exactly how much I gotta fuck around to find out.
That should be helpful. That should really be helpful.
Oh my God.
That should really be helpful for some people.
Leon is wilding, yo. Look, but yeah, I wanna get to if you guys got any last questions and comments, put those in the chat. We can be closing this down in a little bit. This was just a little taste, you know what I'm saying, of like this combination, and we just kind of wanted to give y'all a little something to chew on, you know what I'm saying? So we here for a good time, not a long time with this one. So put your last questions and comments in the chat, right? Hold up. We got Mama Bear saying, y'all California boys might want to wait till April. And much as I love seeing that handsome face on my birthday, but I'm not cruel. Yo, in April, sometime, I think, I'm actually going to be going to Seattle to do the live show with Sil and Mikey. The Cool Table will be down in Seattle in April. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stino might end up down there too. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, you know what's funny? I got a charger to pick up that's down there from my uncle, so that's the reason.
Right. And Chad Snyderverse saying, great stream. Y'all love this new type of content and looking forward to more. Good night, y'all. Hey, for sure. Thanks, Chad. You know.
Peace,
Chad. Snap. I just saw that you changed your avatar. Hey man, I don't know if I like that one. I actually like that other one. You know what I'm saying? You know, that whole Zach from the Teen Titans Go. But you know, I'm gonna let you live. He said, much love to Stino as well. Right? Absolutely.
Right.
Leon saying, let's go April bound. Yes, Leon too. We gonna be pulling up in April to Seattle. All right. So, all right. Look, in the closing statements, Stino, what you want to say about this Draymond Green and Jordan Poole situation, and also, do you want to speak to what we got coming up? Nothing specific, but just in a general sense.
Or yeah, I signed the NDA, so we good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect the brand. We good.
Hey, you don't even know how much protect the brand is on brand right now. Like you have no
For
idea.
real. For real. Don't worry, I'm gonna open it up a little bit, but no, on some real shit. The Draymond thing is not a big deal. These type of fights happen all the time. It was actually sad to see, or not sad, I should say. It was pretty silly, I think, to see all the NBA players acting like this was such a big deal, knowing that this happened. When I saw Steven Jackson say what he was saying, I thought that was crazy. I believe Steven Jackson never fought with a teammate in practice. If he said he's never fought with a teammate in practice, but that was wild because he didn't. I know. Because I know he just seen it all. The only person who kept it real was Festus Ezeli, which I thought was super random. When's the last time anybody made a Festus Ezeli reference?
Last time, bro. Wait, he can't be in the league still, right?
No, bro. Festus Ezeli is in like Cameroon somewhere.
Wait a minute. That's why. That's why he said that shit because he over there. You know what I'm saying? Because they all over here trying to keep getting them checks.
Keep getting them checks. No,
They're
but
over there like, hey,
this wasn't a big
Draymond.
deal.
Nah, man. Hey, Draymond wrong. He's super wrong. You know what I'm saying? He should have never punched that light skinned dude like that.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I mean, he should have never punched that dude.
Now can I go on first take?
now,
one more. You gotta wait till one more dark skinned dude fuck up, and then you gotta fire him up. And then if you do that, you in there.
Oh man, this is crazy, right?
So I thought that I didn't think that was a big deal. Hopefully Jordan Poole learned something. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can take something away from this and move forward with. You know what I'm saying? Understand who to play with, understand who not to. Get nicer with the mitts. You know what I'm saying? Get nicer with the paws. So you feel more comfortable in a situation like that. Next time somebody walk up on Jordan Poole, he just might stick him.
Stick him. Stick him.
You know what I'm saying? Type of timing he need to be on.
Yeah, right.
Man, I mean, and in terms of us, man, we've literally been doing this exact thing that we're doing right now forever.
Forever.
Albeit this is a bit of a more tame version, but nevertheless, dude, we've been doing this forever, talking this forever. This is conversations that we have been having for quite a long time, and then it's time to get them out there, man. But it's time to get them out there and present it in the right way. Like I said, put together the visuals in the way we want to have it. Make sure it's presented properly to y'all, because as much reactionary content and as much that stuff is out there, we want to be able to bring something new to the tables, bring something new to
reacting to recaps.
Word, because some of them out there is reacting to reactions or recaps of reactions. Been having, and God bless them, man. Keep getting the checks.
God bless them.
Yeah,
right? Hey, I wholeheartedly agree with Necron. I didn't tell him to say this, but I approve of this message. He said, "Tip your boy Sky, producing killer content." For sure.
Facts. Yeah, man. Go ahead and drop a little something in my man Can one
time. Hey, hold
up.
on. Just go ahead and pass that collection plate around one more time.
Swing around one more time, Jesse.
Real quick, Stino, Leon said, what Steven Jackson say?
Steven Jackson was out here acting like he was Max
Mother
Kellerman.
Teresa.
Yeah, bro. This dude was like, yo, in no way Draymond should have did that, man. Can't put your hands on a little homie, man. Regardless of what he been saying, man. Like, that ain't right, dog. Ain't no reason for Draymond to be doing that. And I spoke to Draymond, you know what I'm saying? Draymond gonna apologize, you know what I'm saying? I did the big homie black man thing, and I stepped in there and set another black man straight on there. Man, you can't be doing that to these house niggas, man. You can't, y'all light-skinned brothers, man. You can't be doing that like that.
Yo.
Boy, you know what happened? You put your hands on somebody in the house, huh?
Yo, look, I'm not shocked. Fucking Steven Jackson trying to keep getting them checks, yo. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Real talk. That's what all this stuff do, yo. They don't be
Yeah.
trying to mess up that bread. They trying to stay politically correct. No, I mean, like, bruh, but over here though, over here,
This right here.
we had these kind of conversations. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't about to just be like, nah, let's just skip over everything Jordan Poole did that led to him getting fucking folded up like
over here, motherfuckers is fucking around and motherfuckers is finding out.
Hey, fuck around and find out. Real talk, yo.
Mm-hmm.
We got Necron saying shit. Pop didn't even want to cut Jackson, saying he deserved more time than Mono. Hey.
Talk that talk. Necron talking that talk right now.
Right?
Yep.
Hey, see? This what we be on over here. Saint Steven Jackson. Right. And hey, but this is dope, yo.
Stack 5. Hey,
like,
ain't nobody say that to Stack 5 when what he was doing to Stephen Francis in the club.
Right?
If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and look that up.
Go ahead and look that up. Yeah, yo. Look, this has been Skywalker and Stino, yo. We just come in here. Thanks for y'all showing up. Much love. And thank you for staying all the way through, commenting, making this thing what it was. Real quick, we got Matt saying, hoping eventually we'll get Stino and Leon on the same panel. That will be hilarious. Yo,
gotta have it.
Everything is being considered. You know what I'm saying?
all things considered, everything's under consideration.
Real talk. So yeah, yo, this has been Skywalker and Stino, right?
Yes,
And thanks y'all. Be on the lookout. We got some more stuff coming up for y'all, and we're gonna keep cooking up this content, and we'll get at y'all next time. Peace,
peace, y'all. Peace, man. Peace.